What about now? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? American Woodlands Relic, can you hear me now? Yay, sound. Okay. Jesus, guys, I hit a button. I don't know what the hell I do. All right, let me see. If I'd have had my other computer going, guys, I would have noticed I didn't have any sound. All right. There I go. Okay. Man, I am really dark there. All right, we're going to have to figure out the lighting in the office here. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, Jim Steele, welcome. Good morning this morning. God, I'm glad I got that fixed. So, I'm still getting used to coming to you guys from the dining room / the new office. Texas Plug Riches, good morning. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I was just showing it, Brian. Dennis, I was just showing it a minute ago. That token you found, Dennis, is from the Palmolive Peat Company. They only merged together for 3 or 4 years before Palmolive dropped the name Peat off the company. I believe it's something like 31 to 34 or 34 to 37. So that is definitely an early 30s token you found. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, good morning. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody here. American Woodlands Relics, now that you can hear me. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Brenda, Las Vegas, American Woodlands Relic, Mark Thomas, Tommy, River Styx Outdoors, Jim Steele. Oh, Demon Rat 71. I missed you. Good morning when I was in silent mode. We were going back to the silent movies, guys. Oh, no, I lost my hearing. Okay, well, I'm glad we have sound back. So, that is good. That is good. All right. Good morning, Clark's Cove. There are the Cove. Your Covers are here, sir. 3.5 weeks left to go. 3 to Florida Hunt 7. Well, technically 4 because this is a 5-weekend month, but we're going to make it sound short. Thank everybody for being here this morning. Wow, we got 12 people and we're just getting going with Rob's sound. I did talk to one guy at my club yesterday. We had our club meeting yesterday. We used to have them on the 4th Monday of the month at night, but now we have them on Saturday mornings. And we have them in an outdoor park where everybody can be spaced apart and wear masks if they want. And I did talk to one guy in my club who was hoping to come to Florida Hunt 7, but he had to get a whole new electrical panel in his house that cost $1,200. So his budget for Florida Hunt 7 is kaput. And of course, he was also pretty nervous. He's got kids, so he was pretty nervous about COVID. So hopefully, Mr. Greg can join us for Florida Hunt 8, because for you folks that haven't been to one yet, you'll be signing up the day after it ends for Florida Hunt 8. I know you will. Miss Deej, good morning. I am so glad you're here. I have a notepad, and I was on your channel this week, and I was trying to figure out when you do your live streams. And from what I could gather, is it Thursday evenings? Because I want to join you on your live stream. So please let me know exactly when your live stream is so I can join you. No, she asked me to come to her live stream. Denise says, maybe she don't want you on her live stream. That's why she's not telling you. What is that? Florida Hunt 7. Okay, Texas Plug Riches. We have a new viewer or a person in the room. Florida Hunt 7 is an organized hunt like Oh, the big thing they have up in New York. What's the one up in New York called? Pound the Ground. This is Florida's version of it. It was a local Florida hunt or a state hunt that was only known to people around the state of Florida, but because so many national hunts have gotten canceled this year, it seems to keep growing and growing and growing. It's an organized hunt. It's on 500 acres of land. It's on land that's owned by a Florida veterans group, and all the money raised goes to their charity for helping wounded veterans. And it's on 1850s land that pioneers settled in Florida in the 1850s, which for some of you in some parts of the country doesn't sound real old, but for Florida, that's about as old as land as it gets. It's an open hunt. You just spread out over the 500 acres. It's not seeded. Whatever you're finding is stuff that people dropped 150 years ago that you're finding out of the ground. A gentleman by the name of Greg Papalo is organizing it on Facebook. There is a Facebook page, Texas Plug Riches, called Florida Hunt 7. You have to be on Facebook and sign up through the Facebook page for Florida Hunt 7. It's only $50 for 2 days of hunts from 8 a.m. till dark. It's organized. It's basically getting national exposure. Mine Lab's going to be there. Garrett's going to be there. Calico's going to be there. Several other big companies are going to be giving away metal detectors, pinpointers. We gave away silver rounds last year. We gave away metal detecting accessories. A guy in my club won a new Les shovel. I won a fines display case. Another guy in our group won a really expensive, I think it was an Invicta watch or something like that. So lots of sponsors, lots of prizes. I found a 1908 Barber dime last year. I think it was 08 or 012. Or 012, yeah, or 12. And there was at least one confirmed large cent found there last year and a half real. So it's good pioneer ground that was settled by early Florida settlers. And for $50, it's a phenomenal deal for 2 days. They have a company on grounds cooking lunch, big chicken lunch. And there's a big, huge like circus tent set up in the shade so everybody can have it. And last year it was a one-day event for $30, but it grew so big this year that they turned it into a 2-day event. And right now I believe there's close to, if not over 200 diggers signed up for the Greg runs a great hunt. So I hope that Tuesdays at 5:30 p.m. Thank you, Deej. Got that wrong. That's perfect, Deej, because we go to trivia at 7. So that's perfect. Good morning, Southern Relics. I know one person won't be with us today, which is Treasure Bum, Wayne. He's a good friend of Park Rat Patch. You see him in a lot of Pat's videos. But he drove all the way over here from the east coast of Florida yesterday. Him and his wife came over to have a little weekend getaway on Clearwater Beach. And since we were having our meeting the same weekend, he came over and signed up as a new member to our metal detecting club, SARC, S-R-A-R-C, Suncoast Research and Recovery Club. So Wayne and his wife signed up. And then him and I drove back to his hotel, and we dropped his wife off, and we put his stuff in my car, and we hit Clearwater Beach for almost 6 hours yesterday, guys. It was absolutely perfect. It was like 74, 76 degrees. Now, the water was cold. We did about 2.5, 3 hours in the water, and it was only 65 degrees. So it was damn chilly in the water. We got into about our waist. Once his code is under control, I'd like to head down to Florida. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, I would love to do that, whether you want to do a land hunt, find some old ground. We got lots of old permissions that we've been hunting for years. We're happy to take you on, or meet you at the beach. That'd be fine either way. Oh, metal detecting New York swinging with Donna. Good morning. Trying to make sure I say hi to everybody here, guys. I'm a little behind on my chat. I usually am. Good morning, Miss Susie Q. Yeah, Brooklyn, you guys are more than welcome. Like I say, Wayne had never been over. He'd never hunted Clearwater Beach before. He always hunts over there by Cocoa Beach and Sebastian and what is it? Wasaso, whatever that beach is. I got the T-shirt. I wore it yesterday. but they don't have very wide beaches. If you watch I Dig Daytona's or Chad Wig TV's videos, they have pretty narrow beaches. And Clearwater Beach has just got miles and miles and miles of beautiful white sugar sand. Unfortunately, spring break has not started yet, and it's been cold here the last 2 weeks, so there haven't been a lot of people on the beach. And we spent probably 2.5 hours in water up to almost our waist. And we each got one zinc penny, and I got some beautiful 13, 14 signals on the Knox, which are pull tabs, but we were hoping in the water they would be rings or jewelry. But nope. We each pulled, I pulled 4 pull tabs out of waist deep water, and he pulled 3. And it did help my knee being in that freezing water. I didn't feel my knee for a while. And then we went back up to dry sand, and we did a towel line in the dry sand. And we weren't getting much except bottle caps until I got a 2 on the Knox, guys, a faint but solid 2 on the Knox that said it was 1 inch down. And guys, I just moved the tip of my coil, and there we go. That was the only good find for 5.5 hours on Clearwater Beach yesterday. I think it's gold. It's not marked. I have not tested it yet. I will be taking it to my jeweler today to see if it's gold, but there's no flaking. There's no pitting. There's no green. But for right now, let's say we got ourselves a nice gold colored ring. It's very small. Doesn't fit on my pinky. So I'm going to say a woman lost this. So my first ring of the year, guys. Heading back to the coil. We'll drop back later. Stay touched, Dennis. That's already a great find you got, Dennis. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter is a great price for that 2-day hunt. $50. Mine Lab or Garrett, somebody was up there last year. Well, Mine Lab was up there. They gave away hats. They also gave away T-shirts, and I can't remember if it's Garrett or another company gave away headphones. They were plug-in headphones, maybe $30 headphones. But guys, they were giving away to every attendee last year for free. So, hell, you got a $30 pair of headphones. It paid for your entry. And this year, I know they're giving away. I know at least 2 detectors are be given away this year. And like I say, Troy won a nice Lesh digging shovel. Pat won that really expensive watch. Detecting Smiths, Mama Smith, Jason's wife, she won a brand new Simplex. They went home with a brand new Simplex in the box, guys. So it was great. I know Kay's coming all the way from Texas with her friend. Miss Cynthia's coming down, I believe, with her husband. If I'm not correct, please correct me, Miss Cynthia. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind now. Oh, Countryside Russell's here. Good morning, sir. I missed you. Good thing I went back on this again. Good morning, Bill. If I missed you folks, Miss Village Idiot, welcome. Wow, we're up to 22 people. You people think you know about this stream on Sunday morning. Southern Relics, good morning. I'm glad you all are saying hi to each other because I'm getting caught up. Texas Plugs Riches. Madonna says it's frozen up there in New York. That's why I'm glad we're down here in Florida, guys. 65 is cold, LOL. For Watermark, yes, it is. There was quite a few adventuresome kids in the water and a few adults. But we would have thought for the amount of people in the water, that cold water would have shrunk somebody's finger that we could have found a piece of jewelry in the water. But I mean, 1 zinc each. Susie, good luck with that. Actually, 27 days, Clark Cove says, but who's counting? We are all counting. Oh, they're literally putting X's on their calendar like kids waiting for Christmas. No spring break is here this year. Where are you at, Brenda? Are you in Texas? I know Kay says woohoo. Susie said she's going to try and go detecting next Tuesday, even if she has to crawl out. That's the great attitude. Boom. Congrats, Rob. Thank you. Good morning, Treasure Outdoors. Yes, it is a nice reminder. You've got to dig those low tones. The guy Wayne I was hunting with, he also has a Knox, I believe the 800 also. And when he started beach hunting, he was used to doing parks and old properties with Pat, and he had to learn to start digging those low tones. He got like a 6 or 8 once and decided to dig it, and wound up getting a real thin silver bracelet. So that was his cue to make sure he dug his low tones. I have found on a ring finders hunt, guys. We got called out to find a vintage 1930s white gold diamond ring that an elderly lady had lost, and it was her mother's from like way back in the 20s or 30s, and she was very upset that she had lost it. She was pulling weeds out of the lake around behind her house, which I got to give her credit for because every lake in Florida's got gators in it. And she bent down to pull some weeds off, and she felt the ring slip right off her finger. And I thought, no way are we going to be able, no way in hell are we going to be able to find this ring in a lake. I mean, I was waist deep already, only 2 feet out, and I was among all the reeds and the lily pads. But yet I got a 1 signal, solid 1, never moved off 1. And I was digging with my club president. I said, Howard, I got a 1. He goes, I doubt if that's a ring, but dig it anyway. And I got it on the second scoop, guys. And after all the debris and the mud and the leaves and the detritus, there's my quarter word for the day, on the bottom of the lake all came out. There, sitting in the bottom of my scoop, was her beautiful white gold ring with a big diamond on top. And took us less than 10 minutes, guys. And she was so happy. She was just crying. And then her daughter is publisher and editor of a local lifestyle magazine here in the Tampa Bay area. And she featured our club and 2 of our finds, our ring finder finds, in her magazine. So I was supposed to have my picture in there, but she didn't put my picture in with her mom, but she did put a picture of another ring find that our club did that got pretty big attention around here. Because the people didn't know who to call, so they called the Clearwater Police Department, and one of their civilian employees had heard about our club and ring finders, and they put them in touch with us. And then when we found the ring, our club found the ring, the people contacted Clearwater Police and were gushing about us. So Clearwater Police put us on their Facebook page, and then when we hit their Facebook page, 2 of the local TV stations picked it up and then ran articles, and then we wound up in the magazine. So got my name in for finding a vintage ring in the Tampa Bay Living magazine. And yet there's a guy in our area who's charging people to learn how to metal detect and doesn't want to belong to a club because then he's got to actually follow ethics rules, which he doesn't want to do. Southern Relic says they're going back to their local flea market grounds Tuesday. I've done pulled 1 silver ring, a gold necklace, and a silver necklace from there. Yeah, guys. Wow, I'm way behind this. All right, before I start telling stories, let me get caught up here. Super excited to share this one out. Yesterday morning after work for a bit, and I dug up an old coin that looks like a 1700 Spanish cob. At least that's what we could determine via Google Images. Well, congratulations, Ms. Villagitti. I'm sure that was some old ground you're on. If you find out for sure about that, maybe take it to a reputable coin dealer, or if you belong to a club or somebody in your club. Hold on, guys. Mr. Park Rat Pat's calling me. Yes, sir.
Post a link
so yes.
We can join in.
Yes, sir. We'll do. Don't yell at me. Yes, sir. See, I missed Pat's comment. Sorry. Everybody's yelling at me. I'm so far behind. I know, honey. I'm getting yelled at on my own stream here. All right, there you go, guys. Well, congratulations, Miss Villagitti. I'm way behind here. I think it was Calico that gave away the headphones. Thank you, Susie. Kay said she won a book. Good morning, Mr. Andrew Morris. Good morning. Hubby can't come, Rob. He has an expensive wife to take care of. Oh, it's too funny, Cynthia. Good morning, Russell. Thank you, Kay. Tell everybody hit the thumbs up button. Jim says, sorry, you can't take here, no dynamite. That's probably what it takes for you guys.
1800s, that's what we're looking for.
There you go, Pat, you're on.
Okay, guys. We are out here.
Cool. You guys do this for a hobby? Or
Let me put this down so we can show you. We're on a new set of properties. 3 properties Steve got for us.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
And
Okay.
out here we start pulling coins. My first coin, Surface Fine, 1967 quarter. Great sign. We're going along at about the 5.5, 6-inch mark under some roots. Got to get that off my screen. Steve pulls this. There we go. It's his first ever dog license, rabies tag, dated
Nice.
1932.
This is
Boom.
30. It says United States of America.
And he just got some odd looking coin that says United States of America 1930. And it is odd. It's got like a Navy symbol on one side and a funky symbol on another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the stream. I'm going to take some close-ups of this coin and then text them over to Rob. You guys can collaborate, decide what you think it is. We're going to get back to swinging. I will
want
catch
to.
you at the next good target.
Hey, Steve. Say hi to Steve back there. Steve is the guy that Pat got into detecting about 2 weeks ago, guys. And he didn't charge the man. He was welcome and happy to teach the guy. We're going to talk about that, Pat, after you get off.
Oh, definitely. I gave him his first fix for free, and now he's hooked, man. All right.
Crap,
We'll
Pat.
see y'all in a little bit.
See, Pat's there, belongs to a club over there in Sebastian, along with my buddy Wayne that came over here and dug with me yesterday. You join a club, guys, you get to meet people that are outgoing. They're happy to teach you. Our club does seminars on how to teach you. If you folks, anybody in here is, maybe a coin collector or something from my coin roll and they're not metal detectorists, don't ever pay somebody to teach you to metal detect, guys. Search out somebody here on YouTube or Facebook and see if they can get you in contact with somebody local, or contact your local retailer that sells metal detectors. We have Myers Metal Detecting here in Tampa. He's a small store, but he's pretty well known nationwide. He does Treasure Talk on Monday nights on Facebook, Phil Myers, and he's happy to show anybody how to use their metal detector. And, I've got plenty of guys, people that I've met out on Clearwater Beach or in a park, or we just go right outside our meeting and find some grass and show them how to use their new machine. And Pat met a guy on a permission who was mowing the lawn next door, and the guy walked over and said, "I've always thought about doing that. That looks so much fun." And Pat pulled out a second detector and showed the guy how to swing it. And then 2 weeks ago, the guy finds his first Wheatie. He finds a Barber dime, and now he's got that 30s dog tag license. I'm telling you, that stuff gets you hooked. Mama's Gone Detecting says we're under a winter storm warning for 6 a.m. Monday to 6 a.m. Tuesday, 12 to 8 inches of snow and 35-mile-an-hour winds, guys. Brenda, I love looking at snow, but I'm so happy I'm not in it. Cooking Cajun bacon, Russell says. Miss Denise cooked us bacon this morning, and I knew she went out and bought an air fryer right there, guys. It looks like a black R2-D2, but you see the screen on that, it looks like a nuclear submarine. It's got so many settings on it. But she went out and bought us a new air fryer, and she made me bacon in the air fryer this morning. All right, let's see what Pat's sending me here. All right, let's see if we can zoom in on this coin. Oh, I think it's a challenge coin. Oh, it's a Filipino coin. United States Filipinos. Look at that. It says United States on the top and Filipinos, which I'm assuming is Spanish for Philippines. Filipinas. Filipinas. Yes. Yeah, that might be a Filipino coin. That is just awesome. I think it says 1989 on it. That is just way, way too cool, guys. Love finding foreign coins. That is awesome. So, Pat, if you can hear me, let me text him. All right. Susie says since she can't come to Florida, she's going to do a trip to Virginia Beach where she can social distance and might get to detect with Gigmaster. Well, that would be awesome. He finds some great stuff, Susie. 22 degrees in Michigan, D says. See, wow, it's just way too cold. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter says, I bought Andy Savage's book on the Equinox. Great books. Been learning a lot from it. I have that book too, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. The Detecting Smith sent it to me as a thank you for hooking him up with, I can't remember if it was Reed. I believe it might have been Reed's Art of Adventure or another digger that had an Equinox for sale. Jason wanted a good deal, and I hooked the two of them up together, and they managed to work out a deal. And Jason was nice enough to send me a copy of that book for being the middleman, and I have read it, and I've only read a little bit of it, and the things I've learned in that book, like there's a difference between part 1 and part 2. The way when you go to one setting to another, like beach 1 or beach 2, like the 10 megahertz will be a little higher than the 5 megahertz, and they do it in proportions towards what you want to find or what you think is more in that area. Very interesting book. Explains that Knox in so much detail. Maybe I'll have to get one of those books and put one up in as a prize in a giveaway. Donna says it's so cold in New York. 16 in Ohio. Russell takes the day so far. 27 here in South Virginia. See, even for Virginia, Susie, that's too damn cold. Denise is in the other room laughing. Thank you, Kay. I know I'm behind. Brenda says she's going to start the fireplace and cuddle on the couch and binge watch metal detecting videos. Well, we have a portable fireplace here, Brenda. Does that count? But it's in Denise's dad's room. He as an older guy and he's had a stroke. I know my dad when he had his heart attack strokes got cold real easy. So the heater is in Mike's room. Wow, I'm only like holy crap! I'm 10 minutes behind on my comments. I know. Who would that vermin be, Susie? That what we're talking about? Yeah, the vermin. Yeah, you're going to be seeing a video coming out about that soon. Yeah, the vermin. Douchebag. Double D. Well, I can't use that word on. Susie says, Cynthia, it slays me that people watch that guy and think he's legit. He has cult followers like, well, no, I don't want to do that comparison because I don't know who would be complimenting more. So we won't do that comparison. But he does have very loyal followers that do think he walks on water when he's out there detecting on the water. So while you folks are all sitting home watching metal detecting videos, it's a good time for us Southern channels down here in Florida to be posting some more videos. And I am going to be posting one, guys, the last hunt of the year after. Let me rephrase that. It's going to be my last hunt of the year. It won't be my last video you'll see of 2020. It's just going to be the last hunt we did of 2020. Dalton and I, we hit a silver hotspot at one location. So you're going to be seeing several silvers. And there is going to be several things in that video you want to watch for because you'll be seeing questions. So does that mean there's going to be a test? Yes, there's going to be a silver test on that video on later on. So make sure you watch that video and remember things. That's the hint I'm giving you folks that are in the chat this morning. Uh-oh, somebody must have asked who we were talking about. Deej says you're not sure what we're talking about. And Miss Cynthia came right out and said it. Vermont Derek. You don't want to, Deej. You'll throw up in your mouth, okay? He was detecting less than a year, and he declared himself the world's greatest beach hunter. He claims to find 1 to 3 gold rings every time he's on the beach. Guys, I don't even know if this is real gold, but this could be the only gold ring, if it is gold, that I find this year on the beach. If it is gold, it's the first gold ring I have found in the dry sand on Clearwater Beach. My other 3 gold rings I found right at the waterline in about 6 inches of water. I've gotten titanium and silver rings and silver jewelry in the dry sand. I've gotten 2 pieces of gold, one an earring and one a little mother Virgin Mother little pendant in the dry sand. But this would be the first gold ring I've ever found in the dry sand. My last ring in the water, in deep water at Clearwater Beach, was that titanium ring that you saw me just do the video on, where I used my underwater camera for one of the first times. But he walks around and says, "Oh, it's super easy to find gold. I can find you gold on any beach that you hunt." Bullshit. Okay, this, if it is real gold, is an exciting find, and it's exciting because it's rare. Okay, gold is not easy to find. And Village Idiot says he's gross. Donna says, I love the Tampa Bay area. Cramp grew up. Oh, Donna, anytime you want to come down too, like I say, I've now dug with Coin You Dig It Stan on Clearwater Beach. I've dug with Denise Kidder, whose channel's here. A new member. I'm a new subscriber. I met her on Clearwater Beach. We did a dig together. Now I dug yesterday with Wayne, the treasure bum. It's great joining a club. You know, Village Idiot, I don't know if I have. Can you tell me your first name, ma'am, so I don't have to call you Village Idiot all the time? I should know that by now, but I'm sorry. VD, it's a social disease of detecting. Susie has no love lost for him at all. Oh, social disease of detecting. Oh my God, that's great, Susie. Oh, good morning, Marty. Oh, I know I'm behind now. Brooklyn, I'm just reading Brooklyn Air Treasure stuff. We love air fryer. Oh, there you go, Deej. Grandmother in Bradenton and another grandparent in Sarasota. We went to Florida every Christmas. That is awesome. I've hunted with Deej before, guys. She was down here. She was staying on the East Coast, and I live on the West Coast, and we each drove 2 hours, and we met in the middle around the Orlando area, a suburb of Orlando. I met Deej in, and we door knocked one street. We went 5 for 5 on door knocking. She is a great door knocker, and we got 5 old permissions. And then I got 2 Mercs that day, one in the yard and one on the curb strip. And Deej got this beautiful presidential brand suspender, probably turn of the century. We had a great day together. He's not promising people how to do it, Cynthia. He's charging people to metal detect, and he's driving across the state charging people. But yes, he did door knock with a loaded 9mm gun. It was a reenactment for the camera. But my point is he knocked on a little old lady's house in a town that Dalton and I have door knocked on and developed a good reputation on. So what he did was he went back to his car and got the gun, and then he had his buddy that he was with film him, and he reenacted the door knock, but he actually rapped on the door. You could hear the rap on the door with his gun. And my point is that lady had come back out, seeing him walk up on the porch, just thinking he had a question or something. And what if she opened that door at the same time he's door knocking right at eye level of hers, and all she can see is the barrel of that freaking gun right as she's door knocking? She'd have screamed, she'd have yelled, she'd have called the police, she'd have badmouthed metal detecting to every single person she knows, and we would have never gotten another permission in that town. Yes, I know he did it as a joke, and yes, his followers thought it was hilarious. Dirt Troll and Troy made a couple comments on there that you should have never. Guys, there's like 3 rules with firearms. 1, treat every gun as if it's loaded. 2, never ever point a gun at anybody unless you tend to use it. So don't ever do it for a joke or whatever. And 3, you treat every firearm with respect, and you don't use it for pranks or something like that. He basically violated every safety protocol of firearms. Yep, $50 per hour, 4-hour minimum, major sleeves. Hell, for another $30, you can go out and buy a waterproof simplex and watch any YouTube video or contact somebody that's got one that'll be happy to help you learn how to use it. My wife made cinnamon donuts out of Pillsbury biscuits. Oh, that sounds yummy. That's exactly right, Jim. Anybody knocking on your door with a gun better be ducking. That's exactly right, Jim. Yeah, and Susie says, don't forget when he sent the QAnon videos, the one about drinking the blood of children and the elites of the country not having to, not have to register and I'm not even going to get into the politics, but he sent out a text message with some horrible videos or pictures in them to several people, and Susie sent them to a couple people just so that when he deleted his, he realized he made a big mistake that night because he lost 300, 400, 500 subscribers the next morning. And guys, that's why I don't mix politics on my channel, my metal detecting channel. If you want to do politics, do a separate channel. He said he was going to do a separate channel, and he never did. Of course he didn't. But I mean, pretty much everybody here knows pretty much the way I lean, but I don't talk about it. I try to be respectful of everybody. But guys, if you come out and you're very strident for one side, you are literally going to lose the 50% of people on the other side. Okay, we can all joke, we can all have a good time. I could make jokes about one side just like the other because neither side's perfect. And but that was just that's right. We're all ambassadors of the hobby, regardless. He was approached not to. Good morning, Mike. I'm way behind on my chats here. Life and Times of Barney Tiller. Good morning, Miss Denise Kidder. Good morning. We were just talking about you. Are your ears burning? I can't rub my ears, guys, because they're really sunburned from yesterday. My whole face is all red here from the sunburn. But hang on. What did somebody just say here? Brenda says, Rob, the way you lean is personal. Just remember which way you choose when you unzip your. Oh, good morning, Marlon. Mayor Videos. Good morning, Mr. Marlon. American Woodlands Relics. I'm back. I just left unsubscribe to Sleazebag. Thank you, American Woodlands Relics. We're not really on a campaign here against the guy, but we're not advocating him either. And not to go on about him, but a year and a half ago, when he first started, he was brand new. Our club treasurer approached him, saw him detecting, and the club treasurer we had in our club, Tom, was the first guy that talked to me when I went to the very first meeting of our club, and I was just sitting there as a new guy in the audience, and nobody talked to me, and he walked over and said hi and introduced himself as the club president. He's the reason I really joined because nobody else was really being friendly that morning or that evening, and I struck up a friendship with Tom, our club treasurer. He was an older gentleman. He's been detecting for 30 years. He teaches a lot of new detectors how to detect, and he's a great beach hunter. He's been doing it for 30 years, and he was out there on Redenton Beach or St. Pete Beach or someplace near his house, and he ran into this guy and invited him to join our club. The guy declined and told him he was a YouTube personality and that he was a big-time detectorist and he was going to become a YouTube influencer. So Tom came back, told our club president. Our club president called me and said, "Hey, Rob, you're big into YouTube, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I got 800-900 subscribers back then, and I said I'd do a video every week." And he says, "Oh, Tom met a guy that says he's really big on YouTube and he's a big social media page." And I went and checked him, guys. He had 3 videos and something like 47 subscribers, and he's out there telling people he's the world's greatest. And he just bought the Knox, so I don't know if he was just trying to hype his name up to make him sound like he was better, but he did grow. He's twice the size I am. So apparently people follow him, but he did it all the wrong way. That's all I'm saying. Vegas Urban Treasure Center. So if you knock on my gun, you're a law enforcement. I hope you talk with Jesus because it's your day to meet him. Absolutely. All right, let's catch up on the stream now. That's right, Deej. I don't do politics. I'm here. I watch YouTube to get away from that. That's right. That's exactly right. Oh, see, Susie, you just got a new subscriber. Thank you. AC went on fire. Well, that's not good, Denise. Anyone who takes advantage of people should be ashamed. That's exactly right. Good morning, Paul. And Denise and Deej says, good morning to Denise, Rob's better half. I can hear her. She's in the shower right now. So I'll tell her everybody said hi, good morning to her this morning. Denise, you had another apartment fire. What the hell's going on? Good morning, Mr. Mike. I enjoyed your coin roll last night. Everybody was teasing the hell out of you last night. SPF 50. I never. You think it's January and it's in the 70s? You're not going to get sunburned, but I didn't have my floppy hat on. I just had a baseball hat on, and yeah, I got fried. But yeah, we were mentioning Florida Hunt 7's only 20. I believe Clark Clove said 29 days away. And we're really looking forward to that. And if the weather's just like it is today, it's going to be absolutely perfect. You know, maybe 40s, 50s in the morning, warming up to the 70s in the afternoon. That's absolutely perfect. Sorry to hear that, Denise. I hope you got a good apartment guy that or landlord or company that's taking care of that. Wait, we're getting more pictures in from the detecting fools out there this morning. Yeah, that's not good, Denise. That's Denise's fire in her air conditioner. You can see something melted there. I bet that smelled pretty bad, Denise. That's not good. Alrighty, I'm caught up on my messages. 27 days. Okay. Hey, that's even shorter than 29. Oh my gosh, Dee's finally got her white whale. Her white whale has been a Mercury dime. When I was down there, or when we hunted together in Florida last summer in Orlando, when I found my two Mercs, Deej was like, I haven't found one yet. It's my white whale coin. Deej, where'd you find that? Wow, Kay's leaving on the 15th. She's gonna make this a detecting trip. So she's giving her 4 days to get there. You might be able to even have some time to stop and maybe hit some park in some state. You ain't learned yet. Keep your head covered. I know, Barney. I know. Denise tells me that, especially in the summer. And I've got two floppy hats. One that Martin from Randolph Relic Recovery sent me, and when I wear that, it covers everything up, and it's got the nice mesh band on top that lets my head breathe. Russell, we're going to try and do it again next year, sir. Luckily for us, it's only 2 hours away, so it's not a lot of expenses for us. I mean, it'll probably cost Troy maybe 10 or 15 bucks in gas. So since I drove last year, Troy bought me dinner the first night, and then I'm going to return the favor. Troy's going to drive, so I will buy him dinner at the Friday night meet and greet, or Saturday at the sports pub we're all going to. We've got 28 people signed up to meet us at the sports pub room. if anybody here that's going to Florida Hunt 7 has not contacted me about Saturday night, we have got my neighbor, or Denise's neighbor across the street, Johnny. He bought the investment house that I rehabbed across the street, and we've become friends. He went to Gainesville. He got his 4-year degree, his bachelor degree from the University of Florida up in Gainesville, and he was a obviously college student partier at the time. So he made friends with the folks that owned a sports bar called the Crafty Bastards. They have 60 craft beers on tap there, and Rob actually intends to try 1 or 2 of them, even though I don't drink much. So some people may see me get a little loopy on Saturday night. And yes, you can video that if you'd like. Well, I have contacted the owners of that bar. They have a karaoke night, and one of their karaoke guitar players is a metal detectorist up there in Gainesville, and he shows them finds all the time that he's finding around the Gainesville area. So they think metal detecting is like the coolest thing. So when I asked them if we could exclusively have their back room for Saturday night to give them a whole room full of business, and what could they do for us? They are doing happy hour drink prices the entire night we were there, and they are doing $1 appetizers for our entire room in the back room. So I don't know if it's going to be chicken wings or fries or what, but they're going to have $1 appetizers and 2-for-1 happy hour. And I think house drinks or well drinks at a special price too. So guys, we're going to have a good time at this restaurant. We're going to have the whole back room that seats, I think, up to 40 people. I think we've got 28 or so confirmed for being there. And good times, Denise says. Everybody said to say hi to you, but you were in the shower. But hopefully, Russell, we'll be doing it again the year after. But like I say, for us people down here in Florida, we can actually do this on a budget because money's tight for me too. But I had a relative send me $50 for my birthday last month, and I am putting that $50 towards the entrance fee. And then I'm going to cash a $100 savings bond that I've had for 20 years. And that will be my pocket money for up there, my food money. So I'll be doing this for basically next to nothing. Denise says they were here within the hour and changed out the AC, but yet it's still, I know, there's nothing worse than an electrical fire smell. Who said they made cinnamon buns? Did you make enough for all of us? Epic Adventures in Paradise. Good morning, Mr. Howard and Miss Janine, our club president and his wife. For those of you not subscribed to his channel, please go over and subscribe. He's a new channel. He just started. He's only got 5 or 6 videos. He's got some travel videos of their vacation down to, I'm not going to get it right, so I'm not even going to say, but it's his most popular video, I think, down to Caracas, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I'm probably not. Carousel, is that it? Oh, okay. Okay. My friend Tommy from Finding Goodies is going to try and come to Florida and 7. That's great, Cynthia. Well, Susie, you'll get it straightened out, and this COVID thing, hopefully by spring of next year, will be hopefully a very distant memory. Oh, well, that's great, Demon Rat. That is absolutely awesome. 30 years ago, when I was a police officer, we didn't have something like that. Of course, we had the FOP Lodge, but Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. I missed it the first time you said that. I was way behind on my chats, and I fast forwarded. Thank you. I wrote that down. Susie or Kay says she's going to be here for a whole week. Oh, who found a thimble? See, I missed it. Somebody found a thimble. Congratulations. I know a thimble's on a lot of people's bucket listers, and there's a lot of detectors that have never found one. Martin, Randolph Relic Recovery. Every time I show a thimble in my video, he says I'm just rubbing it into him. So congratulations on the thimble. Well, since somebody's saying hi, RRR, I'm sorry if you came in, Martin, I missed you. I'm way behind on my chat here, and if you found a thimble, congratulations. I'm not sure, Clark's Cove. I would imagine they would. You know what? I will call them and find out and let you know either this. I'll let you know Wednesday night on Pat Zoom. I'll call them and find out. I have her phone number, the owner of the bar, so I will call her. And if you guys do sit outside, if you feel safer sitting outside or whatever with COVID, just let her know you're with the metal detecting group and you'd like to have the specials that you're offering them. That's a good point, Robert. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, I'm going to go back till I find Martin coming in the chat. There he is at 9:50. So I'm only 56 minutes late, Martin. Hello, I'm working and lurking this morning. Well, good to have you, Martin. Plus, it gives them the ability to watch the drug camp at my house. Denise woke me up. Guys, I was so worn out from my beach hunt yesterday. I went to bed like at 9:30 yesterday, and Denise comes in the bedroom, wakes me up. We got a drug bust going on across the street, and I look out the front door, and we had 4 cruisers, and I guess somebody got into a chase with them, and I don't know why they wound up on our street at the end of the chase, but at the end of the chase, they brought a dog in, and the dog went in the car and found drugs, and somebody went to jail last night. Barney Taylor says he's about to head out to hunt. May the God of Abraham bless you all. If I didn't say hi to anyone, I say it now. Hi and bye. Barney Taylor, go out, have a good time, find something good, buddy. Dominican Republic. Thank you, Howard. I couldn't remember where you guys did your cruise to. I know you guys cruise a lot. Howard and 2 other guys in our club, guys, them and their wives, every year they take a cruise. Of course, they couldn't this year because of COVID. But they all 3 take the detectors. Denise loves the Disney cruises, but Disney does not allow metal detectors. So I hope to go on a cruise with Howard and his group one time. Sorry, Russell. I forget to live down there.
That's all right.
But they all go, guys, and they do some private beaches down there on the Bahamas or the West Caribbean, and they find some beautiful islands, and they beach hunt down there. And guys, they usually find enough rings or gold jewelry to pay for the cruise when they go. And I think that's a phenomenal idea. Why not try and metal detect on a cruise you're on and help pay for the beautiful cruise you're on? And what makes it more relaxing knowing you just found gold on a cruise to pay for next year's cruise? Good morning, Mr. Russell.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm great. Now, where are you at?
I am in Calcutta, Ohio.
Calcutta, Ohio. Do you know where that's at? Do you know where Hamilton is?
No. I'm originally from Grove City, Pennsylvania. So
Oh,
I
okay.
moved down here about a year ago.
Hamilton is a suburb of Cincinnati.
Okay.
So
Cincinnati's probably 2 hours, I think.
Oh, okay. He's on the other side of the state, honey, a few hours away. So you're probably pretty damn cold up there.
Yeah, it was 15 when I got up. I think it's about 17 now.
15 degrees. That's Arctic temperatures. Yeah, that's crazy talk, Denise says. That's Arctic temperatures for us. Oh. See, that's why my views go up in the wintertime down here, because everybody's home, can't go out and detect, so they watch metal detecting videos. So sometimes I get more views in the winter than I do in the summer.
It's nice because I've subscribed to like so many people that I've met through Park Rat and through you and Clark's Cove. There's videos every single day that you can sit and watch. It's just
absolutely. I don't have time to watch all the videos I want to watch.
I try to do it and comment and like and everything so everybody can grow their channel.
If I do watch a video, I comment on it because I appreciate every person that comments on mine, and I leave a comment. YouTube just started a thing on your homepage now where they have a section down on the bottom that says comments not replied to. And I have got 30 or 40 comments on there mostly from giveaway videos that people just said, hey, good luck to everybody and everything like that. But that I missed. So I'm slowly, as I get time, saying, hey, I missed this comment, but just want to let you know that I acknowledge you now and reread this. But I try and leave a comment on every single person. Now, I realize if you're a channel with 6,000 or 10,000 subscribers and you get 500 comments on a video, you don't have time to. I mean, I know the Hoover Boys don't have time to leave you know, they've got 30,000 subscribers. They can't leave a comment to every person that leaves. But I try to, you know, I mean, if I get 150 views and I get 50 comments, yeah, I can leave a response to every 50.
Yeah.
Now, do you metal detect, Russell?
Yes, sir.
What do you use?
I have a White's XLT.
Oh, okay. You're a White's fan.
Yes, sir.
A White's XLT. We have a guy in our club who has an older White's. I can't remember what machine it was, but I guess the machine went bad, and he said it's not worth fixing, but he wants to give away his 2 coils with it. So I have to find out what specific machine it is, because I don't know if White's different detectors, if their coils are interchangeable or not.
I believe they are. Let me know. Yeah, because I just have the regular base one that came with it. I'd like to get a sniper coil. I mean, I'd like to upgrade though too. I mean, there's so many good detectors out there now. What is it? The Mind Lab or Equinox, the 600 or the 800? That's what
600 and 800 are kind of right now. Well, I know they were the best-selling detectors of 2019, and I know they were probably the first half of 2020, and then Simplex came out, or Nocta Macro came out with the Simplex. So I would probably say that the Simplex probably turned out to be the top selling machine of 2020 if somebody kept stats on that kind of stuff. But right now, those are kind of the 2 hottest machines out right now. And I know that the Nocta Macro, their expensive machine, the one that Plugmaster Ford and Missouri Mike just went to, that also Darnell Williams swings, the Amphibio. I know that's a very popular machine right now too.
Yeah. Did you see the I can't remember exactly who it was. I'm sorry, I apologize, but it was Dig That Beep or whatnot, but they found that Civil War anchor.
Ooh, an anchor? No, I followed Dig
anchor.
That Beep, but I didn't watch one that has an anchor. That would be an incredible find.
Maybe it wasn't. I'll have to figure out who it was, but they had a video on last night, and he was hauling it down the road in a wagon.
Wow.
To get it clean. Yeah, it's a big anchor.
He was like scraping it clean down the road. Oh, well, that's a cool idea.
But yeah, it was it's very impressive.
Hang on, let me read a couple of these comments. Thank you, Clark's Cove. Wow, I'm way behind here, guys. 58, I'm 5 minutes behind. See, Martin, you're not alone that you haven't found a thimble. Several other people here haven't found thimbles either.
Sorry, Rob, it was gone digging. Someone just commented on it.
Oh, okay. It's gone digging. Okay.
Gone digging. Yeah, it's a big anchor. It's beautiful.
Okay, well, let me see. I keep notes because 5 minutes after we talk about this, I'll forget. So I will definitely be watching that after the stream today. Miss Village Idiot, Miss Amanda, she says she has that permission in Ybor. I need your email, man. Okay, let me send you my email right now. Really simple to remember, guys. It's flthunder@me.com. So it's the same name as my YouTube channel with just @me.com. A thimble and a skeleton key, my top bucket listers for relics, Cynthia said. Cynthia, I've got 3 skeleton keys now. Where's my fingers? Where's my fingers? Where's my truck? I have found both here, and I never thought I would find a skeleton key here in Florida. I just didn't think we were old enough. And Miss Amanda says she's originally from Newcastle, PA. And Denise Kidder says that weather up north is why she moved to Florida. You got that right, Denise. Oh, and Cynthia says I'd love a Crotal Bell too. I am with you there, Cynthia. That's got to be one of my top relics I want to find. Now, do you have a -4 here in Canada? Holy crap, Marlon. That's just too damn cold. Now, Russell, do you have any old land around you that you can hunt?
Around here, I haven't really found any good places yet because I'm new to the area. And then with COVID, it's kind of been tough trying to go up to knock on doors of people that you don't know and you don't have references to get to. Now, up in Pennsylvania where I was doing it all the time.
Okay.
That's
I
kind of
I have
when
relatives in Pennsylvania, and I know there's some old properties up there. Pennsylvania is beautiful.
I found so much stuff in Pennsylvania, so much.
I have a cousin that lives right up in the mountains on the border of Maryland and Pennsylvania, and if I ever get to go up there and stay with him, uh, I hope he takes me on some big old farms up there, the kind of stuff you see quarter hoarder doing all the time. Man, do they get some
Yeah,
nice old colonial
Pennsylvania.
era farms? I know, because my Dalton and I, our number one priority, our number one coin we want to find. I mean, he finally got his seeded last year. Well, his silver dime, he found a seed at halftime, I think 1853, and that took care of like 3 or 4 bucket lists for him. It was his first seeded coin. It was an 1800 silver, and it's a halftime. So I mean, he took care of 3 bucket listers in one coin, and we both had the goal of finding a seeded or an 1800s coin. I still haven't found a seeded or an 1800 silver. My oldest silver is a 1900 barber. But as far as non-silver, both our number one coins to find is a U.S. large cent or a British large cent. He's here. He's here. Big Fluffy's here. So Dalton found, well, he found a 100-year-old British coin coming up in a video you guys are going to be seeing soon, and Dalton, Troy, and I all have a Canadian largie. So our next goal is an American largie.
Pennsylvania, you'll find seededs, you'll find largies, you'll find all that stuff in Pennsylvania.
I know. I see all you guys up there in the northern 13 colonies, and you know, you watch the Hoover boys pull out 6 largies in a episode, and you're like, you know, it's they just throw them in the truck, and I'm like, you know, we'd be revering that thing down here, you know.
Yeah.
But the ground of Florida Hunt, where Florida Hunt 7 is, 1850s. Like I say, I watched Dalton was in the same field with the guy when the guy found it, and I watched him bring it in and take him out of his find box, and it was so crusted with 200-year-old dirt that he had to start wiping on his jeans before you could even get a date off of it. So I knew that was a legit coin. Somebody else said they found one up there, but they came in like in the first half hour of the hunt, and the coin looked like it got taken out of a display case, and I crossed that one off immediately. But yeah, I'm how far behind? I'm 8 minutes now. Wow. Hire somebody to answer all your videos. It's called a PR person. So anyway, yeah, I that's one thing, man. You guys can't hunt during the winter up there. Oh, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter went hunting with Nevada with NV Detecting. Took him to one of my secret hunting places. He found a 19.68 gram, 18 karat gold ring. I'll email a pic to you. Oh, that is awesome. That is just freaking awesome. The Amphibio. Thank you, guys. Wow, that's how far I'm behind on this chat. Congratulations on that. Yeah, Wayne, like I say, when I was hunting with Wayne yesterday, he said, Rob, when I called him over, when I could see that glint in the sand, I just saw a little teeny piece. It was like that. And I said, I don't know what it is, Wayne, but it looks gold. So we show it and we film it. And he says, hey, if you were Park Rat Pat and I was a guest with Park Rat Pat, he'd let me find the good stuff. And I go, oh, sorry, Wayne. So yeah, sometimes you take people to your spots and they wind up finding stuff. But hey, that's as long as it comes out of the ground, right? Somebody finds it and it comes out of the ground.
Hey, Rob, do you have any advice as far as, when the weather breaks up here, I'd like to start posting videos on my channel. Do I need to get certain things as far as the little camera thing and microphone and all that kind of stuff, or can I just do the phone?
That's it. This is an Android B40 phone, and this is the nicest phone I've ever owned. But before this one, this is my third new one. I broke the other two. Now I've got insurance. But I started out using a secondhand phone from Denise because she's self-employed and she needs a good phone for her business so her customers can contact her. So when every time she upgraded, I would get her hand-me-down phone. And so, I mean, I just started with a POS smartphone. Actually, if you look at my first 30 or 40, 50 videos, I used my iPad, Russell.
Okay.
And then I literally had to watch a YouTube video to find out there's like a secret port on the side that you have to like take a pin and pop it open, that the little flap comes off so you can plug your USB in, because you can't see it on your iPad. And I had to watch a video to learn how to download from my iPad to the computer. I just got this laptop. I bought it used because my other one motherboard went out. And for some reason, it doesn't have the Microsoft Movie Maker program, but it's here on. I've got my regular PC here right next to me that I'm watching the stream on, and on my regular PC, there's a program called Movie Maker, and it's nothing fancy. It's free. It came with, it's a Microsoft stand. I just downloaded into that, and it takes me a while to edit. I'm slow at editing, but I've got this special camera now because the original ball camera I was using way back from 10 years ago when what was that service called, honey? What was that video service called 10 years ago? Well, anyway, it was way before the Zoom days and everything, and I had an old camera and it looked like crap. So I did spend like $30 on a nice high def camera, which you're watching on now, and it did make my pictures look a lot better. But that's just for my streaming. For my videos, I just use my phone and a standard movie making program that's stock in my computer. Now, you can get these for your phone. Most of the apps on the phone will have a movie making editing app. Troy does all his from his phone, and Park Rat Pat does all his from his phone. And Pat makes some very clear quality videos. I mean, almost every phone now films in high def. So, nope, you don't need any special equipment to get started. Just use your phone.
Okay.
Troy does most of his videos are under 12 minutes long. When he first started out, he was doing 8 to 10 minute videos. I try and keep most of my videos 16 minutes or shorter. The one that I'm going to be bringing out later today is going to be 22 minutes, only because towards the end of the day, we got on a silver hotspot and the good finds started coming late. And, wow, I'm way behind.
Yeah, everybody's chatting.
That's fine. I want everybody to interact here. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter says, Russell, you can start out with a phone. That's how I started. And then get yourself a GoPro if you get bigger into it. Another guy says he got a GoPro for Christmas, or Donna says she's got a GoPro for Christmas. Be honest with you, I got two knockoff GoPros. My club president got me one cheap that he wasn't using anymore. It was a knockoff GoPro. And then my channel angel, Mr. Martin Randolph Relic Recovery, he sent me a knockoff GoPro, new in the box, and it had the chest strap and the adapters and everything. And that's the one I used for my water video that you saw me get the ring and the scoop out in about 3.5, 4 feet of water. The house is all discombobulated right now because of the rehab on the bathroom I'm doing. So I don't know where all my gear is for my GoPro. So I just took my phone to the beach yesterday. But, a lot of the guys use the GoPros because it's got the chest mount and, it keeps your hands free. And so the real ones, the real GoPros are voice activated. So you can say GoPro start or GoPro shut off. I just got a cheap one and I'm learning how to use it. But even the cheap one, man, those pictures out in the Gulf of Mexico were absolutely phenomenal. Clark Code says, or Donna says, is there a program called Play Home Memories? That is how you can edit your GoPro videos. And if you have an Android, iPhone, or laptop, there you go. River Sticks Tommy says the new iPhone 12 has a built-in stabilization. Wow, that's awesome. That's like having your own gimbal. That's good news, Tommy. Thanks. Demon Rat 71 says he has a GoPro 6 Hero Generation 1 that he paid like $30 for. There you go. Start out with a phone. That's how I got started. Yep, you can always get an action camera whenever you want. Yep, Dean says she uses her phone for everything. Clark's Cove says they just use a little handheld Sony. GoPros get real cheap right now. Yeah, if you get like a generation, like Demon Rat says, if you buy a GoPro, like I think the GoPro 8's right now. So if you go get like a GoPro 5 or 6 off Craigslist, I bought my first 2 cameras off Craigslist when I was using cameras. The problem was I'd take them out in the field and I'd beat them up too much. I was getting a camera with a telescoping zoom, and the first piece of sand you get in that telescoping zoom, it locks it up. And am I getting yelled at by Pat again? Oh, where did Pat go? He's out detecting. So Donna says she has one chronal bell. It rang up as a penny. That's good to know, Donna. American Woodlands Relics got to run. Thank you very much for popping in here this morning. We appreciate you spending so much time with us. They're a pretty big channel, so thank you. Uh-oh. It was awesome to see you found it. We were going to do more hunts together. Rob, please check your email. Urban, I will. Thank you. Sometimes I'm a little slow checking my email, but I will do that today. 10 degrees here in beautiful Sarasota Springs, New York. Wow. It is just too cold, folks. Donna says she just got a GoPro, but she's been using her phone. Denise says her cat keeps hitting the keyboard before she's done typing. If anybody wants to hunt in Pennsylvania this summer on a cattle farm in Montgomery County, let me know. I have a best friend who owns the land. Well, congratulations, Denise. That sounds awesome.
That'd be a great hunt.
Yes, it would. Denise says I have a Galaxy Note 9, 2 years older, that I film and edit with. Yeah. You don't need brand new stuff to start off. Like I say, I started off with like an 8-year-old iPad, and I didn't have a pinpointer. I had a $10 Home Depot shovel, and I carried my iPad in a backpack. So every time I found a zinc penny, I had to take off the backpack, unzip it, take out the iPad, film. Well, first off, to find the thing, you got to do before your pinpointer days, you got to take your little pile of dirt and wave it over your coil, or wave the coil over your hole, sitting on the ground. Yeah, it would take like 10 minutes to film 1 penny for a 30-second shot. So, and then Denise got me a pinpointer as a surprise gift, and then that got you faster. And then you get a camera that you don't have to take out of your backpack every time. So,
yeah, I need to get a new pinpointer. I have the old White's pinpointer.
Kay says you're drinking a Monster. I didn't see what you were drinking.
Oh yeah, it's a Venom. It's the cheap Venom ones. I'm on a budget.
Oh, okay. It's like a caffeine drink.
Yeah, I haven't been drinking any beer. I'm trying to cut back.
Well, I don't drink much, but the people up at Florida Hunt 7 are going to see me have a couple craft beers. That's for sure. Jeff got a private property in the middle of Gettysburg. Oh, that's awesome, Tommy. That's awesome. That'll be a great video. Quick and easy APP Adobe clip for your Android. Does on the fly editing. See, there's another Howard, my club president, Epic Adventures in Paradise. Adobe clip on your Android. There you go. And I'm sure, like I say, that's already built into the phone. Menards Rob shopped at Home Depot. Yes, he did. We don't have Menards around here, Brenda. That photo I used in the thumbnail for the last stream, that Menards was up in Missouri when I was visiting family up in Missouri. Yeah, they haven't come down this far, but I mean, those stores are like 3 times the size of a Home Depot. Kay says eventually she'll get better with the videos, but I don't want to pressure. No, Kay, don't put any pressure on yourself. When I go, everybody's videos on YouTube now are so far ahead of my videos where they were 3 years ago. I look back on my videos, some of them, and I just want to cringe. I mean, I'm like spending like 10 minutes on a crusty zinc, and I'm showing pool tabs and the camera's going up in the air. So yeah, don't worry about your videos, Russell. Everybody started. Okay. Just don't put it like Kay says, don't put any pressure on yourself.
Nope. It's all about having fun.
Absolutely. Yep, Clark's Cove. I got my creek water here, and in honor of Clark's Cove, who came up with the name of Menardo's Metal Detecting Maniacs, who came up with that cool name, like his Clark Covers, his Covers for life. Whenever I do my spray bottle and put a little sticker on it, Clark's Cove, it's going to be Menardo Mist. That's going to be my spray bottle, Menardo Mist. Okay, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter has a GoPro set. Boy, you started a really good conversation here, Russell. He's got a GoPro Hero 7, and he's going to get a new iPhone in the spring. And then he'll keep his old iPhone as a second camera for video. There you go. I've actually gone out sometimes with two cameras. I have a little tripod. I hope nothing falls off the shelf when I do this. I do not want that
Well,
bag.
you did get some sunburn, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, shit's still falling off the shelf. Here's the little Samsung camera I used to use. I bought this on Craigslist for like 20 or 30 bucks, but it's got a telescoping lens here. The one thing I wanted about this camera was you can do a series of still pics, like make an animation movie with still pics, and it's got a still pic feature that allows you to do a split screen. So you can show a coin's front and back in one clip instead of having to show it, you can put it side by side so you can see both sides of the coin in one clip. I really like that feature. And it had this telescoping zoom. But I used to just throw this in the big pouch of my finds bag and without putting it in a case or nothing. And this telescoping zoom right here, the second it gets a grain of sand in it, it stops telescoping, and it won't film without the telescoping lens working. So like you think you could film with the lens in like this? Nope, it won't work without that button being able to work. And then I got me the little tripod for it, so you could just set this up over your hole and do your close up, live hole shots. And but I'll be taking that little tripod up to Florida Hunt 7. So. See, here's Brenda in New York. I found several large scents over the last 3 years. Only one came out destroyed where she couldn't tell what it was. After wiping, they come out good. Don't disregard that person. Oh, okay. All right, Donna. Thank you for knowing that dug a clean one. All right.
Hey, Rob, somebody else I started following is Our Dog Treasure Hunting out of Canada.
Yes, I know that channel.
He finds so much nice stuff in the water and at the parks. It's crazy. I've never seen anybody besides Digging Duo. Every time they go out, they find silver or gold. It's crazy.
Digging Duo finds a lot of stuff. I just saw they posted a video the other day, yesterday. I think last night I was checking on my messages. If I don't check my messages for 2 or 3 days, I'll have 239 inboxes in my YouTube.
Yeah.
Demon Rat says he got his GoPro at Goodwill and he's got extra batteries. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's the one thing you'll find out, Russell, you need for a GoPro or even a knockoff GoPro. You need extra batteries. Though their batteries aren't like a Tesla car that lasts for forever. The batteries on the little GoPros, those cameras are so powerful, they eat up those batteries. So I remembered on a beach that, I was only on the beach an hour or two and I filmed so much the battery went dead and I didn't have my second battery. But that's a good idea on either the regular GoPro or knockoffs. They don't wear slow like a phone does. I've got 2 of the portable chargers that are, one's just a little bit bigger than my cell phone that I can charge both my phone and my Knox off of it because it's got the USB ports on it. It's got like 3 different size ports on it. So I just carry that in my tub of metal detecting gear in the back of my truck. And, sometimes if I forgot to charge my machine up, and Troy and I and Dalton will go to lunch or something, I'll plug it into the portable charger while we're having lunch, and I'll get a bar back or something on my machine.
Yeah, I just had my whites out the other day, just messing around with the different programs on it inside, and my rechargeable battery burn up. So now I just have a battery. I got to put double A batteries in it to keep it going. So I need to get a new rechargeable battery.
Menardo missed. That's right, Mayor. Yeah. I used to use rechargeable batteries in my 705. They are like a half a millimeter thicker than a regular AA battery. I don't know why, but I mean, it was saving me money. But there was one time that one of the rechargeables got stuck, and I actually had to pay somebody to take that section of my thing apart and get that rechargeable battery. I mean, obviously, you're not going to want to bang on your control case hard enough to get a battery out. So I had to pay somebody that had to disassemble that and get that rechargeable battery out. And I stopped reusing chargeable batteries. And then when I had a problem with the 705, my pinpoint button stuck and wouldn't let go, and I couldn't get it out of pinpoint mode, and it was still under warranty. So I sent it back, and they sent me an email saying, "Hey, we gave you, we fixed the pinpoint button, and we noticed that your battery compartment." The springs weren't right, so we gave you a new battery compartment. And after that, when I tried one of the rechargeable batteries, it fit in fine. So apparently, it was a bad battery compartment that my 705 had, and then they fixed that for free for me, MindLab. I've had to send back both my detectors to MindLab, and both of them they had back in less than a week under warranty.
Yeah.
Their service is phenomenal. Same with Garrett's. I've had to send the Carrot back, and their service was phenomenal too.
White's used to be like that, but it's not like that anymore.
Well, see, that's going to be really interesting to see how Garrett handles that. Brenda says she makes her videos for family and friends. Anything else that happens, great, but I don't make my videos to be viral. And that's it, Brenda. Do it to have fun. We use the 777 Lucky Water here. I like that, Las Vegas. Sorry I'm behind on the chat, but Rob has lost her color. Yes, he is, Deej. I got really 5.5 hours on the beach yesterday. We were in the water most of it, even though the water was 65 degrees. Wayne and I were in the water most of the day. That's why I didn't film much, guys, because I couldn't have my phone in my pocket because I was in water past my knees, and every time I hit a wave, it was gonna get my phone wet. So I was wearing a little backpack, so I put the phone in the backpack, and then we went so deep that sometimes the waves were hitting me and hitting the bottom of my back box. So I had to be real careful with my phone yesterday. Blessed Adventures, good morning. Welcome. Sorry I didn't notice you for 5 minutes, but I'm 5 minutes behind on my chat. Oh. Marlon gives a shout out to our dog. He loves our dog. Of course, he's up there in Canada too. He says a 2-year wrap-up's pretty cool. I'm going to have to watch that, Marlon. Treasure Outdoors says they bring 3 batteries with me. Higher quality, you run the faster, it sucks down the battery. Absolutely. Tommy says Jeff bought a full kit at the pawn shop for $150, I think. I know a lot of people here probably haven't shopped at a pawn store, guys. I've been hitting pawn stores 30 years for my eBay business with DVDs and videos. A pawn store is a great place for me to buy videos. Sometimes people would trade in their whole collections, and some of them would still be brand new. So I'm used to buying stuff at pawn stores all the time. Get yourself known and get familiar with one. The pawn store right around the corner here, that's been my channel sponsor for several videos. He's donated silver coins to my channel. They test all my gold for free for me, and it's where I buy my silver for a lot of giveaways. They've been around. They're actually 3rd generation. The grandfather started it, the father owned it, and now the son runs the business. And I've known them all since the grandfather's been there for almost 40 years. Very reputable company here. They're actually so big right now that they're a nationwide jewelry seller now. They're actually more jewelry than they are pawn. But yeah, get to know a reputable long-term that gives you don't tell Rob I dropped any. I'm still out hunting, Mark the Berg Hunter says. Oh, Brooklyn Treasures Hunter says they met digging duo, Russell. Met him at Prospect Park. I always say Emma is a detecting prodigy. Well, she sure looks like she is. She does find awesome finds all the time. And if I ever get up there to New York with those guys, with the Scavengers, I'd like to meet them too. Demon Rat 71 says, do a video. I do a video of my GoPro setup for my first detecting video so you can see what you have. There you go. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi to everyone. And Blessed Adventure says, let's go detecting. Yes, let's all go meet right now. Everybody's giving shout outs to our dog. Mark the Berg Hunter says hello to everybody. He's on his phone. He can't type it into everybody. Everybody's telling him to go out and find some great stuff. Mark says he's got a harmonica reed and a gold wash 2-piece button. Well, that's a hell of a great start to the day there, Mark. Kay says that's better than what she usually finds. Denise says she started swinging for physical therapy reasons, and it brought me to all you amazing people who have changed my life in so many ways. Well, thank you, Denise. That's very nice. I know you don't mean just me. I know you mean everybody. But when I met Denise Kidder on the beach, guys, she had a little roll behind wagon like some people with families bring to the beach, and she had 2 fold-up chairs and some of her metal detecting accessories on it. And she even brought a swing-out chair for me, guys, so she knows I have a bad knee. And we would detect for 45 minutes or so, and then we'd sit in our chairs a while, take a 15, 20-minute break, and then we would detect for a little while longer. And it was a very relaxing day on the beach with Miss Denise. You guys will be seeing that video soon. Sorry, Denise, I'm really late with my videos. But I saved some for wintertime while all these people are freezing. They can watch us on the beach.
Yeah, rub it in.
And we did find jewelry out there that day. And it's great for the mental health too, Denise or Brenda says. Yes, it is. Wow, Kay says she found the complete harmonica when with Mikey and the group in Connecticut. I have never found a complete one, Kay. Dalton and I have both found the 2 reeds still screwed together, and then he found the plates next to his, so he almost found a complete one. Look at that. Treasure Outdoors says, nice job, Rob, selling on eBay. It's like another form of treasure hunting. I found an old porcelain sign at Goodwill for $1 and ended up selling on eBay for $300. Spitting prohibited by law sign. That is incredible. I haven't had too many stories that great, but guys, for people that have been following my channel for a long time, like Cynthia and Kay, know that I used to hunt with somebody named Alex. I used to call her Miss Alex, which is why I started calling Dalton Mr. Dalton, because I was hunting with these 2 younger people. And Miss Alex has moved almost an hour away north, and she works like 3 jobs. She doesn't have time to detect much, but her main channel is a thrifting channel. She hits all the Tampa Bay area thrift stores, and she's got an eye for that. And she buys good products at the thrift stores or estate sales. And then she does her live sales on her YouTube page. Silver Lining Metal Detecting is her metal detecting page. Take two Vintage is Alex's channel, and she does live auctions on her channel for her thrifting items, and she finds some good deals there. Kay says metal detecting has given me a happy new lease on life, not just the hunting but his community. Kay, that's awesome too. I love this community too. Brenda says she's going to be the first at Dead Horse Bay. Brenda, you better not get to Dead Horse Bay before I do. I want to do that this summer so bad. That was great. That's great, Denise. Blessed Adventure is supposed to be 75 in Central Florida today. It absolutely is. As you guys can see, Denise has got the back door open. We're sitting here in shorts. So it's supposed to be 77 to 78 today here. We are on the West Coast, but we're Central Florida West Coast. We're right across from Orlando. To this day, my best find was the bullet I found hunting with Rob. Well, thank you, Denise. Thor's treasure's here. Thor's here. Hang on, Russell. I got to make a big deal about this because Mr. Thor is in Scotland. He's got a live feed going all the time, guys, on his bird feeders he set up in his backyard. And it's absolutely beautiful seeing those birds that Thor's got up live. Thor's Treasure, one of my very first subscribers. We subscribed to each other's channel 3 years ago. He is a riot, folks. He does gold panning. Wow, Denise says she's lost over 75 pounds since detecting because Donna was telling her she lost 10 pounds. Gee, guys, I wish I could do that. It is great to see Mr. Thor. Wow. He's already said hi to good buddy before I realized he was here. Rusty Digger's here. Got my package yesterday. Thank you, Rusty. Appreciate that. Now I got to get the other one off to Treasure Hunter. Because as soon as I get his off, we're going to be running a giveaway soon, guys. Actually, we're going to be running 2 giveaways soon. I won some silver at my club meeting yesterday, so you guys might be seeing some of that soon. I'm glad you got it, Dustin. Kay is the traveler of the group. Clark's Cove, got to go. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming in this morning, guys. We will see you Wednesday night Zoom.
See you, Bob
Hopefully,
and
Russ will
Melissa.
be able to make Wednesday night also.
Yeah, I apologize to everybody. I've been missing. My dog was really sick, and she just passed away just the other day. So it's been
I'm
rough.
sorry to hear that, buddy. I've had you know, I've sat with my dogs, had them pass away in my arms, and it's just it's like a member of the family.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she was an angel. She put up a heck of a fight, though. We love that dog. So she's in a happy place.
Yep. I miss. We've had Dobermans, our family. We've had 5 of them, and if I ever got the okay, we'd have a 6th. But Denise is a cat person.
I'm done for a while. We found her on the side of the road, 4 years ago. We found the owners, and the owners said they didn't want her. We could keep her. So we kept her, and we cleaned her up and took care of her, and she loved us unconditionally, and we made her happy. That's all there was.
Well, thank you and congratulations, Russell, because I don't think there's anybody. I'm trying not to cry here. People that hurt children and people that hurt animals or abandon or abuse animals I think are the worst people in the world.
Yeah, I was disgusted, but we made her happy. She got fat with me, and she was loved, and that's all you can do.
Well, that's great.
Sunday mornings was usually our Cajun bacon day. We would sit and eat Cajun bacon together.
I saw you eat some bacon there. I was saying, Denise made us bacon this morning in the air fryer, and I can't believe she hated making bacon, guys. And I did it occasionally, rarely, but she did make most of the bacon because she knows I love bacon. And when I do the Atkins program, bacon is something you can't eat. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter says I've dropped 45 pounds since detecting, and a total of 98 pounds in the past 2.5 years. Congratulations! I wish I could do that. I'm trying.
Try the keto diet.
Well, the Atkins program. Well, we're not going to get into diets here because I could get really crazy. I've done a lot of reading. I've done the Atkins program before, and I've lost good weight on it before. But the problem is, you drop off of it like any other program, the weight will come back. I was down over 30 pounds when I got into my big car accident, and I was so happy to be alive after my car accident. I decided I'm just gonna eat what I want, and it took 6 months, but all that weight finally came back. But I was doing real good before my car crash, and but the whole thing about the Atkins program is it puts your body in ketosis, and ketosis is the word from where keto comes from. So everybody calls themselves the keto diet, but it's a derivative of the Atkins program from way back in the 70s when he took a lot of flack from other doctors and scientists that said you can't eat fat and you can't eat meat all the time and lose weight. You know, you need to eat stuff with no fat in it, and they proved it's not the fat, it's the carbs, because your carbs turn into sugar and fat in your system. So, you know, but I'm not a doctor and I'm not on that, but I know it works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. It works for me. I do know when I go get blood before I start doing the program, and then I go back 8 weeks later to get blood again, my cholesterol's down, my blood pressure's down, my triglycerides are down, and everything's in the range where it's supposed to be. So,
yeah, I've been laid off since February, and I bet you I've put on 50 pounds. And I've never been this heavy in my life, ever.
Me too. I mean, I spent 20 years pushing a cruiser or a security vehicle. So I was your typical cop eating my donut. So for a while when I worked at Disney, I had a walking position that I got to walk the parks, and I really, really enjoyed that. So Kay, you sound like my mom. When our last Doberman passed away, she said, "Nope, I can't go through this again." And she didn't want to get another dog because my mom just didn't want to go through that pain again. Kay, you sound like my mom. Thor says he's got 5 dogs. I've seen a couple of his dogs in his videos. Wow, Cynthia, I did not know that. Tommy says he's down 45 pounds on the keto. Congratulations, Tommy. Well, I put about 3 miles on the beach yesterday, and I'm paying for it today, but I know it's good for me. My arms are getting stronger, strong muscles, so are my legs. It's everything else is crap. Marlon says he's waiting till April to get out there and start up again. Is that about what it takes for your ground to thaw out up there in Canada, Marlon? Is April? Holy smokes. I don't think I could go like November to April. Tommy, I got no problem being a carnivore. I love my meat too. More squats, less scoopers and shovels. And somebody else said earlier, I just need to start doing 200 sit-ups a day. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. Good morning, Zach Morris. Good morning. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes behind on the chat. But yeah, they just Denise just sent me a text yesterday when I was out detecting that. No, not Hank Aaron. Who was the old guy? The TV broadcaster.
Larry King.
Yesterday, yeah. And then Denise said he was like 79. Shit, I thought he was like 95. He looked.
I think he was like 82. I think maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was up there.
He looked older than that, though, didn't he?
He did. Yes, he did.
Tommy said he was 290 and he's almost 240. Tommy, I'd love to get down to 240 with you, buddy. That's going to be one of my goals. Cynthia says she's still here and healthier than ever. That's what's important. Congratulations, Cynthia. I wouldn't want to lose 100 pounds by not having to eat, but it probably would do that for me. Kay says she doesn't drink sodas and tries to avoid too much sugar, but I sit too much. Back when I actually was on the Obama plan for a while, guys, when I had that, I went to a regular doctor, and she told me if you just stop drinking soda, stop drinking regular Coke, Pepsi, whatever you drink, Dr. Pepper, you'd lose at least 10 pounds a year, even if you didn't change anything else in your life. So, guys, Denise has got me and her dad on Crystal Light. I love Crystal Light. It's 0 carbs, 0 sugar. And then Walmart has the drinks, the flavored drinks that come in the bottles. I drink lemon because it tastes just like Sprite, and I drink the Fuji apple because it's like drinking a liquid apple, and both of those have 0 carbs. And when I'm out hunting with the guys, I usually pack a cooler with those drinks in it. But I do miss my Coca-Cola. I'm a freaking Coca-Cola addict. Casey L says, I got my first V-nickel a few days ago. Congratulations. That is a phenomenal find. I only maybe find 4 or 5 of those a year down here. So any V-nickel find is a great find, Casey. Congratulations. Oh, Thor caught COVID. All right, Thor, in America here, we don't use stones. I caught COVID and lost 2 stone in 3 weeks. I can't remember if stone is 13 pounds or 16 pounds. They have weird things over in Great Britain. Oh, Howard, Thor's a great channel. He's been a subscriber of mine for over 3 years. He won my grand prize on my 900 sub giveaway. He won the Garrett Carrot Pinpointer. But Thor, I did not know you got COVID, buddy. Sorry to hear that. Somebody else earlier today, I've been trying to read these, even if I'm not shouting them out. Got their gold panning pan. I know Thor does gold panning. Larry King was 87. Okay, thank you, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, because he looked every bit of 87. Oh, yeah, Kay, he's been married 4 or 5 times. He just had another family. I think he's got kids in his 20s. Brenda said she's still recovering from COVID too, so she knows how you feel. Denise says all she did was stop eating bread, pasta, and potatoes. I don't drink coffee, but I do drink 1 small can of Pepsi with real sugar and water or Gatorade the rest of the day. That's it, Kay. Oprah had a keto plan too. And Oprah's thing was cut out bread, cut out mashed potatoes, cut out rice, anything white, basically cut out of her diet. And again, guys, that's a derivative of the Atkins program, where he wants you to eat meat, green vegetables, and that's the same thing Oprah said. The more colorful your food, the more nutrition it is for you. But yeah, if you stop eating bread, pasta, and potatoes, you will lose weight, because pasta I love bread and I love pasta. So see, Russell, you're getting all kind of good ideas here. I don't drink soda or fruit juices. That's a good thing. And Marty says he wishes he could gain 40 pounds. Marty, I'd be happy to give you my 40 pounds. Good morning, Corey. Corey Euro C. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
So who won the Garrett Carrot?
Thor's Treasure won that from me about a year ago when I had my 900 sub giveaway. I gave away all metal detecting accessories. I gave away a Garrett Carrot. I gave away a bag, a detector carry bag. I gave away 2 pouches, nice big pouches with like three compartments in them, and some not belt holders, the clips that you clip you can clip it onto the shaft of your metal detector, and you can snap your pinpointer into it, so you don't have to carry it on your waist. It's right on. But yeah, we gave away, I think 7 or 8. I think I gave away 9 accessories and I had a channel sponsor, EE Detectors on eBay. He has an eBay channel, and he sponsored, and he sent me the clips, and he sent me the pinpointer, and then he also sent me the bags.
There was a channel that was giving away a Garrett Carrot, and I don't remember who it was.
Let's see. Howard says drink water with lemon squeeze first thing in the morning and an hour before going to bed. Yes, Howard, you told me that. I'm going to have to try that. I can't. I have 15 pounds, I think, as a stone. Okay, I was close. 13 or 16. I was close there, Thor. Tommy says he stopped drinking soda. It helped a lot, and he's pledging this weekend no alcohol or beer here or there. I'm no good drunk. I don't think any of us are good drunk.
I do pretty good.
Blessed Adventure says, as a veteran, I look forward to sharing time with brothers and sisters, both military and detective. Blessed Adventures, Kay is a veteran too. Black coffee. I can't do black coffee, Tommy. I've tried. I put a little bit of sweet and low in mine, so I can have the taste. But I've given up, for the most part. I've given up cereal. Denise fixed me eggs and bacon this morning. That's on the plan. Tuna fish or chicken salad for lunch, and then a hamburger with some green beans, or a pork chop with some green beans for dinner. That doesn't mean I'm not, I go crazy every now and then, but I'm doing good, Mr. Corey. Doing really good down here.
What kind of coffee do you drink?
When all of us were younger, our parents said, the 2 things important in life is that you have good friends and your health. And of course, when you're 16 or 18, listen to your parents. And now that I'm in my late 50s, yeah, that crap is important. Having your health is important. Donna says I can't give up my raspberry wine. Well, they say a glass of wine is good for you every day. Corey, let me give you my email, Corey. Now all I got to do is read them. I know Treasure Hunter wishes I'd read my emails. He's probably sending me his address. Hey, let's
Oh man.
Here we go. Rainbow cookies, aka 7-layer cookies. Oh yeah, those are good for you. Absolutely, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. Absolutely. A little coffee is good for you. Okay, I'll buy that. Yeah, Thor, I imagine that was probably a problem back in April when a lot of people hadn't heard of COVID that much. You tell them all those symptoms, and then they think you were crazy. Yeah, I can understand that. Last year, the long haul COVID was unknown, and the doctors did not know what to do. Yep, this has been a whole. There you go. You're right, Russell. Brenda says, I want a Garrett carrot from Charlie and his buddy at Digging It Back. Yeah, Digging It Back and his buddy, I think, is Andy. Man, they did some great giveaways over the holidays. Cynthia says, I live on coffee and Sure and Diet Pepsi. That's what Denise's parents used to drink, was Diet Pepsi. Lemon acid burns fat. Ah, okay, Tommy. That's why Howard's telling me to do that. Lemon acid burns fat. Okay, I did not know that.
So I used to do.
Garrett Carrot came. Yes, it did, Thor. I'm so happy you got it. I sent several packages to people overseas, especially in Eastern Europe, and they never got them. That's why I've decided now, if I ever do a giveaway and somebody wins, they're just going to get cash in an envelope, inside several pieces of paper. Because if you get a box that you send to some Eastern European address and some temp in some mailroom sees that, that's just going home with them. Of course, I've had that happen for USA packages too. Rob, put honey in your coffee. Jim, I like honey. I will try that. I put honey in my tea sometimes, because I did try cutting down on coffee, and I was doing a glass of tea at night. The older we get, the smarter our parents got. You got that right. And he says, I stopped drinking coffee 3 years ago. No, I can't do that.
All right, Rob, I got to get going, buddy.
Mr. Russell, thank you and your Cajun bacon for coming by this morning. I've never had Cajun bacon, but that sounds good.
It is good. Nice talking to you guys. Take care. Have a great Sunday. God bless.
Russell, thank you very much. See you Wednesday night, buddy.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
All right, man. Rob, use real sugar and fakes. Bad for your natural sugar creates insulin. The body uses the right stuff. Okay. All right, Tommy. Donna says she likes to add some lemon too. It's bad for your teeth, though. Okay. Thor, thank you so much for coming in. Boom. Thank you very much for being here this morning. I know it's the middle of the afternoon in Scotland. Kay, you're right. Diet drinks have chemicals in them that scare me. My doctor told me if I have to have one Pepsi in the morning, make sure it has the real sugar in it. Yeah, Denise, I think that's why actually Pepsi went back to real sugar from their artificial sweeteners, because, I don't think there's a doctor or study out there that recommends artificial sweeteners for anything. Got to go. Hubby brought me breakfast. It's movie and bedtime. Well, good for you, Donna. That sounds awesome. I tested out that thing where they put Coke on a rusty piece of metal, and it actually did clear it a bit. Oh, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, for years, they say if your battery goes bad, or you have trouble starting your car, and you go out and open up your hood, and you look and you see your battery terminals are all covered with corrosion, just take a regular Coca-Cola or Pepsi and pour them on your battery terminals, and that will eat that corrosion right off. Yeah, that's not a test. That's been a thing for a long time, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. You could just go out there and pour Pepsi. I've been doing that to battery terminals since I was a teenager. Kay says Brenda won more giveaways than anyone I know. She had a great holiday with the prizes. Well, congratulations, Brenda. I know KCMD, Dennis, who's normally here in the morning, but he's out hunting with Pat right now. He won 2 pinpointers for Christmas for giveaways. Brenda says, Tommy, my doctor told me for fibromyalgia, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, fibromyalgia, however you pronounce that, only use all natural products, raw sugar cane, raw honey, real salt, no preservatives. Well, we'd all be healthy if we could eat that stuff, Brenda. Yep, it's the acid in the soda that does it. You're right, Demon Rat. Oh, and Dennis says they're still hunting, going slow, moving to a new location. Okay. Brenda says our bodies don't know what to do with the chemicals, so it stockpiles them in our muscle tissues. Kate or D says she drinks black coffee. D, I don't know. DJ, I don't know if I could drink. I can't have real sugar because of diabetes. Coffee with chocolate almond milk. Ooh, Denise likes chocolate almond milk. No sugar or cream. Marlon says he's got to run. He's got to get ready for his show. Yeah, guys, I think at 11, Marlon does a real show, does a show too. So, guys, we're probably going to wrap this up around 11:15. I've been asked by Denise to cut it a little short this morning because I have some tiling to finish, and she would really like it to get progressed on. So we'll probably do about another 15 minutes, guys. And then you all can head over to Mr. Marlin's video. High fructose corn syrup is bad for you. Yes. And I think that's what Pepsi used before they went back to real sugar. But yeah, I think every single study says high fructose corn syrup is bad for you. A lot of products now are actually advertising that they don't contain that anymore. Marlon, thanks for being here. I'll see if I can pop in and just say hi on your stream. I know. Bill says, think what that does to your stomach. I know. If it cleans battery acid, Bill, what the hell does it do to your stomach? Oh, Dennis says he's not with Pat today. He's in Central Florida. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, Dennis. I'm sorry. That's right. Pat was with Steve today. Yeah, Kay, that's one thing I know I need to cut down is salt. Salt makes you retain fluids. But if you look at people back in the 1800s, guys, when there wasn't an obesity problem in the country, it's because they didn't have refined flour, they didn't have refined sugar. So all right, let's see what Dennis just found. Ooh, I'm not sure what that is, but it's got writing on it, guys. Dennis just found that. I'm not sure if that says, oh, it's a lipstick tube. It says distributor of something. It looks like an old lipstick tube, guys. Nice find, Dennis. Nice find. For those of you that won't hear earlier, I did my first hunt on Clearwater Beach for 2021 yesterday with the treasure bum, Wayne, and I got me this little ring. I'm not sure if it's real gold yet. I have to take it to my jeweler to have it tested or find my gold test kit around here somewhere and find out if it is. Yeah, I'll have to find my gold test kit. Oh, Marlon's video's at 11:30. Well, that's perfect timing. Bill says coffee with creamer and sometimes cat hair. Well, my jacket's overhanging this chair, Bill, and I can tell the cat sits here for me to pet him because I've got white cat hair all over my black jacket. Mr. John Long, good morning. Wow, this really is a middle-aged conversation. Yes, it is, Jim. We've all been talking about diets. Coke also eats into your paint finish. I wouldn't want to set Coke on my paint, but you're probably right there, Howard. Cynthia says cat hair and everything there here. Good morning, Jeff Davis from Maryland. We have Jeff Davis from Maryland, guys. I met Mr. Jeff Davis and his family when he was vacationing here on Clearwater Beach a few months ago. They were here in the fall, I believe, enjoying our beautiful Clearwater Beach weather. And he saw me metal detecting, and he stopped, and we had a great conversation. Welcome and good morning, Mr. Jeff. Okay, everyone, now I want to go hunt Indian Rocks Beach, so I'm going to go say goodbye. Oh, Denise, have a great day. You should get together with Treasure Hunter. They live in your area also. Denise wants you to cut it short. I think you misunderstood. Most women do want you to cut it short. Brenda, you're so bad. Yes, Denise, have a good time today. Does it clean stomach acid too? I would imagine Coke cleans everything out. Body needs some salt to hydrate. Okay. Caffeine causes as much water retention as salt, and it slows down the effects of Edison. I did not know that, Deej. I did not know that at all. Thank you, Jeff. Flame Go lipstick. Well, yes, it was. We guessed that right, crew. That was a lipstick tube. Flame Glow lipstick. That is cool as hell, Dennis. Good find, sir. And it looks like it probably would even slide off, too. A lot of those things you get are so corroded you can't separate the top from the bottom. Flame Go lipstick. Boy, you know that's an old name. Casey L says he is on Instagram at Florida-History-Hunter. That's good to know, Casey. Thank you very much for you folks on Instagram. I am, fortunately, I'm not on Instagram. Hell, I don't have enough time to do Facebook and YouTube. Casey MD is getting his new Knox on Monday. Congratulations, Dennis. If you don't mind me asking, Dennis, where'd you get it? Coffee with Jack Daniels and honey. Now, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, that sounds like a good sipper. Brenda says she's on a seafood diet. She sees food and she eats it. That's my favorite kind of diet, Brenda. Oh, and that's the one good thing on a keto diet or the Atkins diet. I know you can have seafood, and I love seafood, Brenda. That's another great thing about living in Florida. Brooklyn, that's what I tell people. Circles of shape. Denise tells everybody, Rob's in shape. He's in a circle shape. He's round. 29 in Maryland right now. That is just, yeah, Jeff, we were talking about earlier. Somebody came out with a 4 degrees up in Canada, or -4. Marlon was in Canada. He took the cold for the day at 4 degrees or -4. Good morning, Messy Ho. James and Rebecca. See it? He's saying it's hovering in the teens there in where are they at? Pennsylvania, Michigan? Where are you guys at, Messy Ho? I know you're up north somewhere freezing your ass off. My mom always said she wasn't overweight, she was under height. That's like people tell me I'm short, Brenda, but I say my feet touch the ground. That's what we say about our cats, Deej. He's not fat, he's just fluffy. Kay says I don't like being fluffy. New Hampshire. Oh, holy hell, that's cold territory. Brenda just saying, I'm just harder to get that. You guys are just hilarious. Oh. Dennis says he got it through Kelly Co. Got a great deal with his veterans discount. Well, congratulations, Dennis. I'm not on Kelly Co.'s bandwagon right now, but if they offer you a great military discount, then by all means, go there. And the only reason I'm not happy with Kelly Co. right now is they continue to allow the Vermin to be an affiliate of theirs. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter's got to go. Great stream as always. Thank you very much, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. Jim Steele says, Dennis, thank you for your service. Absolutely, Dennis. Brooklyn is Anthony. See, I didn't know that. Thank you, Brenda. I'm creating a cheat sheet for myself. That way I can start to remember everybody's name and call people by their names, which I have always tried doing. I had a business book that I'm a real big fan of that teaches a lot of good life lessons, and they basically said learn everybody's name. You know, if you're on a cruise, get to know the name of the person cleaning your room, get to know the name of your waiters. You call people by their first name. Your bank tellers. Oh, speaking of bank tellers, my little bank teller friend, she came through me with some more great finds, guys. You will be seeing that in a video coming out real soon. She took care of me again. I didn't even have to ask. I walk in there Thursday to take back some $50 some $50 coins. And she said, I have a surprise for you. And I said, really? Can I see it? And she says, nope, I'm not going to be on the front line until tomorrow. You have to come in tomorrow. And I went back the next day with another $200 of halves to turn in. And guys, she treated me right way. Do you see what she gave me that a customer brought in? Brenda says I need to update my cheat sheet. Yeah, Brenda. Here's our football brackets pick that we're following. We play against my cousin and her wife, or my sister and her wife, and we do the football picks. And on the back, I'm writing down the cheat sheets of everybody's name and channel names. And now I've got this scrap piece of paper. So yeah, Brenda, I'm the same way. I've got to get this all organized. Denise printed out that list you gave me. And of course, since we're rehabbing the house, I don't know where the hell that list is, Brenda. So I'll be organized one of these centuries. Okay, Tommy, my lab offers it to all, no Calico special. It's for all dealers. Oh, okay. All right, thanks, Tommy. I'm fat then, but maybe, but fat's where it's at. There you go. Hey, 10%. There's nothing wrong with a 10% discount. Tommy says he's going out tomorrow to his trusted site. Well, good luck there, Tommy. Dalton went back to a site, guys, in one of our big church missions that we've been hammering for a year that Simon and Andrew have hit from the Weedy Boys. Troy and I have gone up there. Dalton's gone up there. Dalton's gone up there with Simon. I mean, we've hit this place 6-7 times, and Dalton and Simon went back up there last week, and they got more silver and more Wheaties out of a ground we've hit like 7 times. Of course, it's acres and acres and acres. So, but if it's got silver hidden there, the silver slob is going to sniff it out. Well, gang, since we have a lull in the conversation here, why don't we go ahead and wrap this up right here, and everybody can get ready for Marlin's live stream. I don't know if Liz is doing one this morning. I'm behind on my checking my notifications. Dalton, the Silver Whisperer, is right, Cynthia. General Diggle, he stopped in to say hi from Austria. Found a Roman silver denarii today. Oh my gosh, General Diggle. Geoff, that is awesome, sir. That is awesome. Cases, Mary and I are trying to find a better location this year. Do you mean for Florida Hunt 7? Just follow right along on Dalton's coattails, Cynthia, or Mary or Kay, and you'll be in the right area. Yeah, that's a phenomenal find, Geoff. Thank you. Great. Wow. I anybody here in the States would love to find something with the word Roman on it. We've been talking about diets here this morning, sir. Everybody's giving their different advice on things to do to lose weight. And I know it's easy for us fat Americans. All we got to do is stop stuffing food in our face. Well, Geoff, I know you just got here, sir, but I've been asked to get off a little bit earlier today because I've got some tiling to do before football starts because our Tampa Bay Buccaneers have actually made it to the NFC championship game. I hope they can beat Green Bay today, but I think that's going to be a tall order. But I will be rooting for my Bucs today while we're eating some chicken wings. Yes, I know that's not on my diet. But Denise has the air fryer now, so that's not as unhealthy as frying them in oil. See, Geoff says he lost 30 pounds too. Everybody's losing weight. I just need to get on the bandwagon here. But all righty, guys, let's wrap this up. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate this. We will see everybody next Sunday. We can probably go to our normal noon next Sunday. I'm hoping to have this tiling done, and then maybe I can show you folks the new bathroom. But all right, thanks, everybody, for being here today. It's been a great stream. Go over and see Marlin in a few minutes, and I will be posting my last hunt with Dalton from 2020 later this afternoon. I hope you folks go over and watch it. It's going to have some good things in it. You want to watch it because there's some clues in there for an upcoming giveaway. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. And for the folks in Zoom Wednesday night, we'll see you in Wednesday night's Zoom for Pat. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate it. Casey, thanks, guys. Jim, Kay, Bill, Demon Rat. Thanks, guys. See you.